You say that I'm psychotic, but then you like it like that.
Hi everybody, welcome to a start of like how I read a book and then like talk about it with you. And of course, if you don't want to be spoiled, then of course please don't watch the video because it's going to be a spoilery video. But I already opened this, but I got a new book box subscription that I'm going to be doing, and it's called Probably Smut. And there's 3 different levels. There's a free one, of course, where you don't have to pay anything, but you have to get your own book, of course. And you can like join the just a free book club section. Then there's like a $25 one that is like the good girl, or the good box, whatever you want to say, I guess you would say. And then the other one is like the dark box. The good girl one, or whatever it's called. I know it ain't exactly that's what it's called, but it's something along those lines. That one is $25. I don't know like what's the difference between the two, like why you don't get some of the stuff you do for the $40. But I got the $40 one, and got some goodies in here, so I wanted to show you. So each month you get a shirt. The first month, unfortunately, you don't get the shirt like everybody else gets, because if they're not, if they already started it, because the first month you get the Probably Smut Book Club t-shirt, which is the one I got, since this is my first box. This is very hard to get into this, like to get one of these paying ones, and it's only $40 a month, and you get the shirt and the jacket. The shirt and a book every month, and some of the other goodies I think you get every month. I think the only thing you don't get every month is this one thing that I'll show you in a minute. But the book for this month is Why Choose. So that's what the shirt was for people that has already been in the club. But since, like I said, this is my first time being in the club, I got just the Probably Smut Book Club. So that's what that is, which I don't mind because I want it. We'll save the book for last. You get tabs every month to go with the book. I mean, you can tab the book if you want. Leave that there. You get stickers. I think you get the stickers every month. I could be wrong, but I know you get the book, whatever the book is for that month. I know you get, which I'll show you in a minute. But yeah, I'll show you what the shirt, oops, I'm dropping. I'll show you what the stickers say. So this one says, "Romance as dark as my soul." This one says, "I'll hold the shattered pieces of your heart and soul for you." I mean, with mine, I mean. I don't know why I said with you. Then we got Probably Smut Book Club, which is, of course, the name of the thing here. We got the Why Choose, of course. So each month, I think the stickers that you get has something to do with the book for that month. And then this is my favorite. You are such a pretty liar. That one's my absolute favorite. So I'm thinking these are quotes that are from the book. At least some of them. At least that one probably is. You are such a pretty liar, maybe. I'm not really sure. I could be totally wrong. Like I said, I'm new to this, so next month we'll know for sure what you get each month. But I love those stickers. I'm going to show you that. And then you get these. I think usually you only get one, but I got 10. I guess you get, or maybe, I think maybe you get 10 the first time, and then maybe just one after that. I don't know, but you get a book review thing. So it says book title, author, genre, date finished, overall rating, spice rating, the tropes that are in it, your favorite quote, and the review. So that's what it looks like. And I got 10 of those. I guess the first time you get 10. And then the first month you join, you get the book journal thing that you can put your book review in. So here's that. See? You got some little pockets here, and then you got your little thing to put the, which we'll do now since we're talking. But yeah, I know each month you get another book review thing. So, like I said, that's what this one is only the first month, of course. You don't get one each month. And now I'll share with you, after I put all this back, I'll share with you the book. I haven't started it yet. Well, technically, I looked at the first page. There is a lot of triggers for this book. And the book is, and I'm scared because this author wrote, Den of Vipers. So I'm scared. I never read Den of Vipers, but I heard about Den of Vipers. But it's by Unstoppable by K.A. Knight. Like, I'm scared. This is, like I said, a why choose. About this girl that dad experiments on people, and he experimented on her. And I don't know if she's trying to hunt down the guys that her dad was experimented on. I know that he's dead now, and because it says right here, until one day news came of his death, along with the fact his experiments are still being carried out. This time I cannot run, I cannot hide, I must stop them once and for all. He thought he was invincible, but me, I'm unstoppable. So, sounds like it's going to be good, but very dark. Like, I heard some of the a lot of the trigger warnings, and I'm like, wow. So, we will see. I'm committed, even if I don't like this book, to read the whole thing. Because I like her. Like, I read, like I said, a couple of pages. I read to page 6 just to get an idea, and I like the writing a lot. And you get, I forgot to show you, get a bookmark of whatever the book is for the month. I'm not going to tell you what September's book is, but I will say it's a fantasy romance, so that's exciting. Yeah. But this is so cool, because, like, they got a picture of each of the guys, and of course the girl. So you get to see what they look like. Oh, it's also signed. I forgot to show you. Oh, did I show it good? Yeah. But yeah, you get like every page, every first page, like the prologue, chapter 1, and so on, has that symbol on it. I mean, that whole thing on it. But then you get a picture of the girl there. And then you get pictures of each of the guys. What she's talking about them, I guess. I don't know if she's talking about him or if he's. Yeah, I think it's their selves. This is the first one that you saw was Lewis. But I'll show you the rest later. But you can, like, I see some of the one, like her, and then 3 of the ones that were experimented on. So it says subject 1, she's subject 1, this guy's subject 2, this guy's subject 3, and then that guy's subject 4. So you get each of the subjects. But of course there's more than that, guys, because I saw, I think, 4 guys? Maybe 5? But that will be the book that I'm going to be reading and talking to you about. I'm not going to, like, spoil everything, of course, but I'm going to give you guys, yeah. So I'm probably going to read, like, 4 to 5 chapters, let you know what happened during those 4 or 5 chapters. Yeah. But I am going to go pretty, I shouldn't say I'm not going to spoiler. I'm going to go, like, all in and tell you, like, what the heck is going on. Yes, so stay tuned for that. But I'm going to let you guys go, and I will talk to you guys later once I've read some. I don't know if it'll be today because I'm still not feeling 100%. Might be a couple of days before I start reading this, so stay tuned. Bye. Hi, everybody, and happy Wednesday. I started today Unstoppable, of course, since this is what the read and vlog is. Talking about this, and I'm actually like shocked that I'm loving this book. I only read the first 49 pages, but we met all the guys and that she's going to be with. For some reason, I thought there was only 3 guys, because it only shows 3 guys. It shows her and then 3 subjects, but there's actually 4 guys. 4 guys, or is there 5 guys? Oh gosh, I'm so bad at remembering. I'll tell you their names. So, because this is a spoilery vlog anyway. So, there's Lewis, Nico, Jonas, Isaiah, how do you say it? And Dimitri. So, I have 1 tab for Nova, and 1 for each of the guys. And then I have smut scenes, favorite scenes, trigger warnings, happy surprise moments, what the F moments. So, you know. Yeah. Thanks, Janae, for giving me the ideas of these 2. And then just anything about the overall topic. Like in this, the dad was experimenting on her, and she thought it was only her that was being experimented on. But it's not. It was these guys. And then the dad's dead, or at least that's what we think. I mean, who knows? You never know. Even if the body's shown, don't mean anything. If you ever watch soap operas, you know people can be like donated organs, or donated an organ after they died, and then they wind up not really being dead. So we will see. But anyways, the guys came for her because they want her to help. Because the dad died, but there's a partner. So, and the partner doesn't, like the dad had some scruples where he didn't care. I mean, where he wouldn't kill like children. But in this book, the guy, I mean, whoever the partner is, doesn't care. This person, oh, I don't know why I'm saying him. It could be a girl. This person doesn't care who they kill. If they don't think that they're going to be a good fit for the program, or if they, not a good fit, but if they don't, if they're what he would be considered defective, I guess, that person doesn't care, they'll kill them. Young, old, but they start their experimenting. They used to start their experiments on young children. Now, they try to find soldiers, like, so yeah. And these guys, not Jonas, Lewis is the mastermind, or the ones that, like, found the other guys. I think that's what this is about, because he said he's the, he says, I might be something. Who is it? I might be the founder of them? Let me see. Let's see. Let me find it. Yeah, he said, do you think she'll make contact? I questioned. I might be the leader of this ragtag band of a-holes, but I know when to trust their instincts and intelligence. So, yeah. And we just got to the part where, and I gotta say, I really like, I'm still trying to remember names. So I'm forgetting her name again. I really like Nova. Like, she's badass already. Like, these guys were following her. Of course she doesn't know if they're good or bad, so she's just shooting at them and stuff. And one of the guys is like, she almost got me. And then one of the guys was like flirting with her and stuff, and he said something and she threw something and it hit the door. Something about her butt. No, he was like, if you wanted to look at my butt, something. And she threw the thing at the door. But it like swiped over him, so it did nick him a little in the face. She cried me up. So far, my favorite character is Jonas, I think it is. Is it Jonas or is it Nico? I think it's Jonas. Yeah, Jonas is my favorite so far. He's the one that has been next to her, experimented on the longest, or was in captivity the longest for 20 years. And he's the one that the dad considered, like, what's he call it? What did he say? Let me remember what word, let me find out what words he said. Not wild card. And so, but he didn't, instead of killing him, because, you know, he wasn't what he wanted, he kept him locked up. But yet he's the one that, even though he has the, like, darkness to him, he's also the one that is the one that's the flirtiest, that has the night, you know, like, he's got, like, that fun personality and stuff. And he's the one that just said that he thinks that him and Nova are so alike. And why? Is because both of them, like, have that darkness in them, but they also, like, have that humor. And the other guys are, like, really, I don't remember which one it is, maybe Dimitri or Nico? Yeah, one of them, it could be Isaiah. I know one of the guys is, like, really quiet and stuff like that, like, very, very quiet. And of course all the guys are good looking. I forgot his name again, the leader. Lewis? Yeah, he's the one that has the cool blonde hair. Like, yeah, I'll show you again in case you... I showed the pictures of them already in here. But he's the one right there, that's Lewis. My favorite, like I said... Let's see who's next. My fingers don't want to work very well. Let's see. Then we got Nico, which is this one. I said, what you call it was my favorite, right? See, Jonas so far. Right? Is that what I just said to you guys? Yeah, Jonas. Yeah, Jonas is my favorite. This one is Nico. I can't remember if I just already put that up for you guys. Find it. This guy's so good looking. This is my guy right here, Jonas. Like, I just love Jonas. And now I'm on Isaac, which is this one. That's the next one. So, I like that they have each of the names on top too. But yeah, so far I'm really loving it. The first page does have a trigger warning. Electric, he, you know, tortures her when she doesn't answer, like, questions. Like, he'll do something and he'll be like, how does that feel? You know. And if she doesn't say anything, he uses electric shock and shocks her. So that was, like, the first, you know, the prologue. And then we go to where she's getting ready to go to the funeral. Then she meets the guys after the funeral because they knew that she was going to show up. So, yeah. But anyways, I'm going to let you guys go, and I'll probably update you between the next 50 and anywhere from 50 to 100 pages. I'll update you again. Alright, bye for now. Hi, everybody. I'm so involved in this book, I forgot to update you guys recently. I'm on 140. Boy, this is sad. It's so good, but it's sad, and I love all these guys. Like, I keep saying, okay, I like this guy, and then I'm like, oh, I like this guy, and then I'm like, I like this guy. Yeah. And I didn't know the second one was out. I don't know how many there are altogether. Right now it's showing just 2, but I don't know if it's only a duology, if there's going to be more. But yeah. You can tell I'm really loving it. It's very dark, you guys, so definitely check your trigger warnings. Cause I almost started crying a lot of times. And I didn't put a tab for like emotional scenes. I should have, because oh my gosh, there was so many times I almost already cried already. It's mostly about her, you know, like all that she went through. All these guys have gone through stuff too. But what she's gone through, oh my gosh, like, oh, it's heartbreaking. There hasn't been no sex yet in this book, so. And I'm almost halfway done. It's only 355 pages. I'm on 141. So there hasn't been no sex yet. It's just been all like teasing and talk about, you know, like, what's his name? Is it Jonas? I think it's Jonas. Yeah, he's always talking about like wanting to F her and stuff, and and she's thinking dirty thoughts about all of them too. There was a couple of kisses, but other than that, there hasn't really been a lot. Right now, I still think my favorite is Nico, but I'm really starting to love Dimitri. And I didn't know enough about Louis at first, or Louis. And now I'm like learning more about him, and I'm like, wow, yeah, I can see why these guys want this to experimentation to end. This is very, very, you guys, like I said, very sad, very triggery. So please be aware, because like I said, I almost started crying like 4 or 5 times already. And even though it hasn't been shown yet, it's been implied that her father, you know, sexually essayed her. Yeah, so it's very dark. There's electrical shock, however you say it. One of the guys don't like, I think it's a rope or something along those lines. One of the guys don't like to be in the back, but he will be, for her, he's in the back, but for some reason he don't like the back. He has to be up usually in the front. Yeah, there's a lot of different things. So, chains, that's what it is. One of the guys don't like, was something that the guy did had to do with chains. I think it's, I think that's not Jonas. What is his name? I'm thinking it's, Isaac, maybe is the one with the...
So the other
Rope.
stuff in the gyre is done, but which ones are, whose are these?
Those are mine.
These are yours?
Yeah.
Is that also the same for the one in the gyre?
I think so. I had 2 loads. Sorry. But yeah, I think it's Isaiah. Maybe that's the one that's with the chains. I don't know yet what Dimitri's is, but he usually don't like people. Like anybody. And he does. I think the reason why her and Nico are so, is that they have her and Nico have a lot of the same things that happen to each other, like what happened to one another, and also her and Jonas. So like, I think right now, like, those are the 2 biggest connections, but she really likes all of them. You can tell. And even Louis, she's starting to like have feelings for as well. And they're already like, you know, like protecting her and stuff, and you know, and yeah, so it's already like a family bond. They even mentioned a couple of times about being family. There's Anna, her sister. Anna doesn't like her sister. I think she doesn't know what's going on. She just thinks that she just ran away and left her there. But she acts like she loves her dad and like she believes what he was doing, but I think that was like, you know, she was younger than Nova, so I think that, you know, was one of the reasons why, like, her dad kind of like, what you call it, her? But she like went in, Nova like went into the room and found like a crumpled up piece of paper, and it said, and it was her sister's writing saying that she missed Nova. So I'm hoping that they wind up like mending fences. Right now she does not, Anna does not like Nova at all. So yeah. But I think that could change. Unless she's so warped by her about her from her dad. Like I said, she was like, I think Nova was 17 when she escaped, and her daughter, and not her daughter, oh my gosh, her sister was 14. So, you know, she was still really young and at the age that, you know, you can like mold and, you know, create them to be, you know what I'm talking about. So yeah, so there's a lot of trigger warnings in here. He would use like diseases. Like he would get like strands, you know, and viruses of different things, like cancer. He would get the cancer cells and like put cancer into these kids and to kill them. So be aware of that too, that there's death, even though it hasn't like shown any deaths with kids. It was told, like, we know that he killed all of the ones that were still young before he died. I still don't think he's dead. I still think he's alive, and we're going to find out at the end of this one. But I do, like I said, have the second book coming, and it'll be here sometime on Friday, so I'm probably going to just do another reading vlog with part 2. Because, yeah, it's really good, you guys. Like, I am so loving this. It's very dark. I guess I could say I'm loving it as much as you can love a dark book. But all these guys, Nico, Isaac, Jonas, Dimitri, and Lewis, I think I got them all. Like, they're all, I just love them all. But they're all very triggered, too, so. The one that's the most, like, sarcastic, and the one that likes to, like, say, you know, who's the big player is Jonas. Like, yeah, you know, we talk about, like, how he wants to, like, chase her and, you know, so that kind of play. And he just talks about a lot of, like, stuff that's so hilarious. But, yeah, he's an asshole at the same time, but I love him. He's cocky. That's what it is. He's a cocky ass. But I do love him. Like, all these guys have their own, like, little quirks and little things you love about them. And, yeah. But I don't know, you guys. I don't know if I might not update you guys until I'm finished with this. Because I'm going to be doing a reading sprint pretty soon on my TikTok. Follow me, you guys, if you want, on TikTok. It's the same username as mine is on here, the Chatty Bookworm. So, yeah, you can go watch. I mean, you can follow me on there because I do a lot of lives over there. And I do a lot more, like, you know, more of my stuff is over there. My content. Like, I do a lot of book reviews over there lately. After I'm done with the book, I usually review them now. And, yeah, and I do updates regularly on there. So you're going to get a lot more from my TikTok. So if you're missing my contact over here, I'm still going to try to be doing contact here, like this book. But, yeah, and stuff like that. But most of my contact is going to be over there because I already have, like, a lot of, like, followers. I got, like, over 2,000. I think I got, like, 2,400 or something like that followers over there. Here, I got, like, 345. So, yeah. Like, I'm still going to work on this one, but it just seems like it's not going anywhere, where TikTok is going somewhere. So, yeah. But anyways, I'm going to let you guys go because this was another big one. And I don't think, like I said, I'll update you until I finish the book, and unless there's something I need to tell you before then. But otherwise, when I'm done with it, which will probably be late tonight or tomorrow, I will update you with my how it ends, book 1's in, and my final thoughts. But right now, it's definitely a 6-star. It's like my most surprising book of the year so far, because I thought I wasn't going to like this book. I was so scared, because like I said, this is the author of Den of Vipers, and I couldn't stand that book when I read. So, yeah, that I'm giving this one a 6-star. maybe, or a 5-star is just amazing. So yeah, I'm gonna let you guys go, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow or when I finish this. Bye.
Yeah, bring you up. Yeah, come on.
특별했던 나를 와바뀌게 한 건 너. 나를 거울 앞에서 서성이게 만들어버린 너. 예전엔 화장도 안 하고 대충 입던 나인데 이젠 어울리는 옷에 관심이 더 생겼어. 너에게 잘 보이려 하자느라고 뭘 입을까 고민을 하는 나. 예뻐지고 싶어. 너를 처음 본 순간 나만 보게 하고 싶어. 다른 곳은 보지 마. 예뻐지고 싶어. 더 빠져들도록 다른 사람이 오지 못하게.
Happy Thursday evening, everybody. As you can see, I finished the book. I loved it. I already had the next book coming, so be prepared for another reading vlog. Spoiler reading vlog where I tell you what happens in the next book and how it is. And I was right. What I thought. Should I tell you guys what I thought? This is a spoiler video, so I'm supposed to give you guys my thoughts and stuff. Yeah, I loved it. And I was right. I was like, okay, so we saw a cassock, a funeral, but we didn't see them looking at the body. It was already closed. So I was like, remember I was telling you guys at the beginning of it, like how soap operas, even if you see a body, it don't mean that they're dead. Yeah, so, yeah, I was right. Because her dad is really still alive. I figured, like, yeah. So, but I really love this, you guys. It's very dark. Oh my gosh, I can't believe how many times I almost cried. And some of it wasn't like sad reasons why I was crying or getting ready to cry. There was a couple of really emotional scenes like that I really loved towards the end. I just love these guys. Like, it's so hard to pick. Like, whenever I think I have a favorite, then somebody else does something, I'm like, oh, I love them. But I really do think, unless something changes, my favorite is going to be Nico. There's just something about him that I just freaking love. I think a lot of people will love Jonas. Jonas is the one that's the crazy one, you know what I mean? Like, he's the one that likes to, like, put things, you know, things in, you know. Like, yeah. Just say there was a scene with him, her, and a bottle of shampoo. That's all I'm gonna say. And you guys could figure out what it's about. What they're doing with that shampoo. It's not washing their hair. Yeah, the shampoo bottle is going somewhere. That's all I'm gonna say. But yeah, so he's a nutso, but I like him. But I would say my favorite is Nico. Oh my gosh, this is so hard. Nico, Isaac. Yeah, Nico, Isaac, Dimitri, and then the other two I like just as much. But I love them all. Like, it's so hard to pick a favorite when they're all so different in so many different ways, and I like them for different reasons. Like, Nico seems the most... Nico and then Dimitri seem the most broken to me. Don't get me wrong, they're all broken. Like, they've all gone through so much because of her... She doesn't even like to call him her dad. But yeah. What her doctor, you know what, did to her and to these guys. To a lot of other people. They're, like, it isn't shown, but there are trigger warnings for, like, children being killed because they experiment on children. They decided that children wasn't a good idea, so all the children that they experimented on, they kill. It's not shown, but it's talked about. I mean, it's talked that's what happened. There's suicide. Mention of suicide. Someone went in front of a train, and yeah, it was mentioned. It wasn't. I mean, it was talked about, but it wasn't shown. There's so much other stuff. Electric shock. Like, there's just so many triggers, you guys. So definitely go in looking up triggers if you have any type of triggers. Stuff for eating, because he would withhold food from them as a torture device. You know, he would use chains. Like, there was a whole bunch of stuff he would do. So be prepared for that. Being locked into a room. Sometimes for a long period of time for isolation. So many things. So just be prepared for that. But look at this. Look at this. Like, so many tabs. And I was so afraid I wasn't going to like this. As I told you guys at the beginning, I was like, oh no, it's the author of Den of Vipers. But actually, I saw one that I might be getting that's a vampire one. But I'm going to look and see what else they have, because I thought I saw something about gods. And you guys know how much I love books that deal with the gods. So I'm going to look. But, yeah. I'll be getting Unbreakable. Is that what it's called? This is Unstoppable. I believe it's Unbreakable. Let me find it really quick. It's because it says, want to find out if Nova gets her revenge? Unbreakable is coming soon. Well, now it's really out, but this was at the time. And this is the conclusion to the Pretty Liars duet. And that's how the theme, that's the last, of the book, line of the book. I thought I was unstoppable, but what if it was still a lie? What if it was all a pretty lie? And that's why they call it the Pretty Liars duet. But yeah, crazy guy. Crazy. He's like, I'm doing this for mankind. You know, bullshit. You're doing it because you think you want to play God. But yeah, there's so many trigger warnings. So just please, you guys, check your trigger warnings. 6 stars. Like, no questions that this is a 6-star read. Which is so surprising to me, but yeah. But in my heart, I know that's what it is. It's a 6-star. I just love these guys. Like I said, I didn't read all of Den of Vipers, but I did not like the guys in there. They seemed like they were really fake, and they didn't, yeah, they were just, ugh, to me. Where in this, I think she made the guys just the way I like them. Like, they were like, they still give you that, like, touch her and die, but she's also like, touch them and I'll kill you. Because she went badass at the end of this book. One of the guys got shot, not bad, but still, she went off and just started going brr, 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 and everybody in the way. She was just mowing them down. She was not happy. So yeah, she will, like, protect her men, just like they said they will protect her. Like, it's just so good. And I love a badass heroine. I love somebody that's going to take care of themselves. Also let the guys, like, have control too once in a while. But also she gets control. She gives as good as she gets. Like, yeah. They do something, she'll just, like, do it to them. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. And I like that it took a while before they had anybody start, like, having sex. Like, I like that. Like, we got to, like watch them and, like, you know, got for a little bit and make sure that if what their chemistry was like, why they would like each other. Like, yeah, I just love that we got, like, all that. Like, the first half, it was them, you know, like, talking, and yeah, there was, like, kissing, but there was, like, yeah, I just loved it. There was some like there was a scene with hide and seek that got pretty hot. There was yeah, there was a lot of scenes. So yeah, this was good book. This was a good book. I'll show you what Nico looks like. Let me find him. I'll show you. This one's Lewis. He's like the head, you know what I mean? Like he's the one that found all the other, excuse me, all the other guys and brought them together. Sorry. This one's Nico, yeah. This one's my baby right here, Nico. I just love him. Nico and let me find. This one's Jonas. This one is a little crazy one. I like him though. I really like it. This one's Isaac, which is the doctor. Yeah, he's definitely my favorite. My second favorite, I mean. And here's Dimitri. Oh my gosh, I love him too. Like all these guys are nice looking, but they're also like I said, touch her and die. Like, yeah. And if you guys like scenes where there's like watching involved, and there was a Sharon scene, you know, a little bit of every type of scenes, kind of. So I really like that. Yeah, I'm sorry, Hannah's doing something. I was getting distracted. She's doing something and it's making a sound. But anyways, I cannot wait to see how this ends. Like, how in hell did her father fake his death? That's what I want to know. I figured he wasn't dead. You know, I think a lot of people probably figured that out. I don't think it should be a shock to people that he was still alive. Come on. But anyways, 6 stars. Definitely can't wait for the other book to get here, supposedly tomorrow. And I'm going to start that as soon as I get it. So it'll be another reading vlog. And we'll see if both of the books wind up getting 6 stars. But this one is definitely a 6 star. At first I was like, maybe I should hold off on a 6 star and only give it a 5. But no. It made me tear up a lot. I almost cried. Last night during live, I almost started feeling like I was going to have couldn't catch my breath. Even though I wasn't crying, but I felt like I was going to start crying, so I had to catch my breath, and then I put it down for the rest of the night because I was like, okay, triggers, and not that many things trigger me. Panic attacks is usually what triggers me because I get panic attacks. Not very much, but I do get them. So that's my thing. But this, yeah. Yeah. Like I said, there is suicide in here mentioned, so I don't know. I've never known anybody that committed suicide, but I felt like, you know, I need to look at other people that know people that had that had somebody that committed suicide. But I just felt like it was good, like what she was telling him and stuff like that. I'm not going to tell you which guy it was that was in love with this other guy. But yeah, if you guys ever want to read this, then I would want you guys to find out that on your own. But I just loved all these guys. They're all broken in different ways. I always like that one of the guys is usually the protector of everybody. And yeah, I always like that one is the very broken one. One is the very how Jonas is, very sorry, wild and crazy, you know what I mean? Yeah. And I think that's about it. Yeah, all of them have their own little thing. One's a doctor, of course, which is Isaac, which, like I said, is probably my second favorite. I don't know what it is about him. I think he's the one that she said is like the one that calms her and stuff like that. I don't know exactly the words that she uses, but yeah, there's something that she says that he does to her, and I think it's with Isaac. No, I think it's Nico. It's either Nico or Isaac that she said is her like suits her or whatever you want to say. But I can't remember which one it was. But I just love these guys. But yeah, Jonas is definitely the one that's a little cray. But that's okay. It's okay. You know? Okay. Oh my gosh, sorry you guys. If that's bothering you. But yeah, yeah, I can't remember which one it was. If I figure it out, I'll let you guys know in the final one as I'm doing that. So stay tuned for me reading Unbreakable when I get it. And letting you guys know what I thought about the duology as a whole. Okay, I will talk to you guys all in the next video.